What's going on, Aquarius? My aqua mommies, aqua poppies. It's your girl D with 8th house energy here to bring you another June reading. I hope all is well with you guys and that you are enjoying the last week that we have here of Gemini season. It's been really interesting what's been going on here with the readings lately. So we're going to see what you got going on here. Now, this is a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Aquarian, okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It doesn't matter what placement of Aquarius you have. You can have Aquarius in your 10th house. If it resonates with your 10th house energies, then it resonates, okay? So I don't limit my readings to only certain placements. It will be any placement of Aquarius that you have that it can resonate. And it can also go vice versa. So if you're not Aquarius and you're snooping over here, peeping, trying to see what's going on with your Aquarius, this doesn't necessarily have to be you that I'm talking about in this reading. All right, so don't take that personal either. If you need a personal read, my information's in the box below. I want to give a shout out to my boy Ray. He is a Gemini. He dedicated this deck to the channel. So thank you, Ray. Appreciate you. I also want to dedicate this give a shout out to my girl Chanel. She's a Scorpio. She dedicated the Rebel deck, which is the couples edition, to the channel. So if you guys are interested in donating a deck to the channel, there's a link in the box below that takes you to the tarot card wish list. Feel free to do so. I appreciate all the donations, all the dedications that you've given to the channel, all the donations, all of the readings that you guys have been reaching out to me for. You've been keeping me busy, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. That's why I'm on here thanking you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Now that I got the PayPal up, I got people, the PayPal has been jumping more than the Cash App has. All right, because when I first started out, I had Cash App. I've been on the channel a year, and all I've had is Cash App until last month. And now, I'm not even going to give you the number of the dollar amount as of transactions I've been doing on Cash App since I got Cash App last month. So if you are one who doesn't have Cash App and you don't like using it, you can still get a reading from me using PayPal, okay? PayPal has been on and popping since I got it. I'm so glad I don't even know why I waited. Well, because my original bank didn't work with PayPal. So I opened up a separate bank account just for these transactions, and I'm glad I did it. It was worth the investment for sure. So let's see what we got going on with you guys. Aquarius. What's popping with Aquarius? What we got going on with Aquarius? What's the current? Okay, that's too many. Too damn many, Aquarius. What's the current situation for my aqua mommies and aqua poppies? What they got going on? I'm trying to make sure this camera is straight, because I keep hitting every time I'm at the table. I feel like it moves. I need to get my life together. All right, so we got a Two of Pentacles here. I'm going to show you an upright just in case you want to see the design on the card. So this is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands in reverse though, okay? So that's your current situation. So whatever options you have as far as taking action, it's like you don't want to. You don't like your options. You're not interested in what's coming up in front of you. It could very well be that your intuition, because the Two of Wands is this is Mars and Aries. Mars and Aries, as a matter of fact, Mars is going to be going into Aries on the 27th of this month. But right now, yeah, because that's, Mars is in Aries. This is, going full speed ahead. And you're like, nope, nothing to go full speed ahead about. Nothing at all. So let's see what the challenge is in that. Okay. So we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. So with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is the challenge. Some of you can't move forward because you're not financially dependent. You're not comfortable with your finances. Some of you are not moving forward because you don't have options financially to do so, or you're not interested in moving forward with someone, because the Nine of Pentacles can talk about independence. It can talk about financial independence, or it can talk about independence as in marital independence. But doesn't mean that you're not in a relationship. Okay, it just means that legally you don't have a ring on the finger. So when I see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this could be you unhappy in a relationship that you're in. whether it's a full-fledged relationship or it's a situationship. But you could be not happy in a situation. You could be financially successful and independent, but you're just not happy. Or you could be financially struggling. Okay, but we're gonna clarify these cards. So as far as your spirit guides, your guardian angels, ancestors, higher self, we have the death card that came out in reverse. Okay, so some of you could be feeling stuck right now. No, that's not the death card. I'm sorry. That's the devil energy in reverse. So the devil energy, major arcana energy here. When the devil energy comes up in reverse, it could be you recovering from a situation, something that was, on the physical level, because devil is Capricorn. Capricorn is earth energy. So we're talking about on a material plane. So physically, something that could have been physically debilitating you, maybe some sort of addiction. It could be any kind of addiction. Okay, but you feel like you can't move forward. The challenge is because maybe of financial difficulties. Okay, or maybe you can't move forward because of you're not happy in a relationship. You're in a relationship that you don't want to be in, and you're trying to get out of it. Let's see where your head is at. All right, Aquarius. So we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Let me show you the card upright. 10 of Swords in reverse. Now, the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is Mercury in Gemini. Now, when I look at this, this could be you averting a disaster here. Or you see, when I see the 10 of Swords in reverse, I'm also thinking about the 9 of Swords, which is Mars in Gemini. You taking an action. So you're caught in between taking an action. It's like you keep going back and forth with this person. Like you're in a lot of you are in the people I'm talking to right now. You're in a lot of emotional torment. You're in a lot of mental torment. You're not happy in this situation. This is a situation, and in your head, you're trying to justify it, and you can't. And you're getting to the point where you realize that, and it's like you're right there, but you're still involved in this situation. Now, I don't know if you can't get out because you don't have money, but you know that this is enough. This is enough. This is very painful for you. Clarify the outcome here for my Aquarius. It's like mental anguish. You keep going back and forth between, it's like you trying to process it, but you're not. You're not processing what's going on. You could be in denial, not wanting to accept the reality of what it is that you're experiencing. We have the outcome is the King of Wands. Yeah, see, you're going to take action. It's like you're still in your head. Like this is a mind fuck is what this is for you. This is exactly what's going on here. And this is very toxic for you. Extremely toxic. We have the 3 of Cups in the reverse here. As the overall energy. So yeah, you're going to take action in this situation. It could be a lot of slander, a lot of gossip. This could be drug addiction for some of you as well. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Drug addiction. Heavily. With the Death card in reverse, the 10 of Swords reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles, because this is your finances here. This is eating up your finances. You feel like you don't have any options right now. Somebody is suffering. This is a specific reading. It may not resonate with a lot of Aquariuses, but this message needs to get out. Somebody needs this message. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling like you don't have any way out. You're feeling like you don't have any options here. And it's because of your addictions that you're involved in. A lot of you do a lot of drinking, a lot of partying, a lot of hanging out. Some of you could have been sexually assaulted. While you were under the influence, and you're trying to remember or recollect. and trying to understand what went down. But some of you know that you were violated in some way, shape, or form. And like I said, this is only for specific Aquarius. This is not for everybody. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on here. We're going to start by clarifying this Two of Wands in reverse. Why you're feeling like you don't have a way out. This could be a relationship that you're in, and the person that you're in the relationship in, both of you could be addicts of some sort, or the person you are in a relationship with is an addict. There's a lot of physical violence that goes on. Could have been sexual assault and rape, you know. Clarify this Two of Wands in reverse. Some of you could have been assaulted by more than one person. At the actual event itself, where it could have been a gang rape. Clarify this Two of Swords in reverse. And you're dealing with this mentally, trying to deal with this mentally. We have the faithfulness card in reverse. Okay, we're going to clarify faithfulness here in reverse. Some of you, you're in a relationship with someone who could be very abusive because they're on drugs. We have the King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who's very aggressive, someone who's very physical, someone who sleeps around, someone who will sexually assault or rape someone. Clarify this King of Wands in reverse. We have, Six of Wands in reverse. This is someone who does this type of shit. They're known for this, for taking advantage of people on that level. I don't know if this is a family member or somebody you dated, and they've done this to you on more than one occasion. Somebody you partied with the Three of Cups reverse. Could be somebody that is from your past that might be trying to reach back out to you. It could be an elderly relative who did this. Let me see. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, 5th house. Okay, so this could have been you partying out, hanging out with someone, you guys doing whatever you do as far as whatever you participate in, as far as your escapism, drugs, whatever, and you could have been sexually assaulted and or raped by more than one person. Or this is someone who may have done this to you on more than one occasion. You got so out of it that this person took advantage of you, and you can remember some of it, maybe not all of it, but you remember enough to know something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, see, this could have been a situationship that you were in. It may not have even been a relationship. Just somebody you hung out and partied with. And this is just coming back to your mind now because it's Mercury retrograde. And Aquarius, Pisces is your 5th house. Aquarius, Mercury, Cancer is your 5th house. All right, the 5th house is all about recreation, what you do for recreation, what you do for fun. It's also about styles of lovemaking, how you make love. So with the recreation and fun, this could be where the drugs came in. This could be where the drugs came in, the drugs that you were using, you and your friends. And then as far as the lovemaking, we got the King of Wands here in reverse and upright. And we also have the King of Wands clarified with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody who could be a rapist, who sexually assaults people, gets them high and sexually assaults them. Or you could have been in a party environment where you were taken advantage of in this manner, because the 6 of Wands could also represent that you were in an environment where everybody it was kind of seedy, a seedy environment. All right, partying and drinking, and you could have been sexually assaulted, because this 10 of Swords in reverse is telling me that you're in your head about what happened. All right, and with this Devil card in reverse here, and the King of Wands, so you see where I'm going with this. Okay, so that's why I want to explain why I'm saying what I'm saying here. So let's clarify this 9 of Pentacles in reverse here, because that's the challenge. So we have the Merchant card. So this could be, seedy side energy, where you have somebody who might have been a hustler, street pharmacist. This is energy of, partying on the what some people will call on the other side of the tracks. Where you're in the areas where you deal with a lot. There's a lot of drug abuse relevant, like the hoods, the ghettos. I mean, it happens in the suburbs too, for sure. But the mentality of these people are people who do a lot of drugs, hustle, because drugs were involved. So there was a drug dealer who was involved in this situation, who maybe brought you your drugs. Maybe this is the person you get your drugs from, or you got your drugs from. This person may have been the one who assaulted you. And we got the Knight of Wands. And did it come out in reverse? Well, it came out sideways. So when it comes out sideways, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to do one more for this. So this is somebody you may trying to figure out if you wanted to, this could have been somebody who was trying to holler at you, and you're like, just give me my shit, or maybe you were in a situation where you wanted the drugs and you're like, okay, I'll give you a little something for it. So this could be somebody who's giving up, their goodies for a high. Okay, so technically it's not rape, but at the same time it's a negotiation. So it could be one of those two situations that happened. But with the Knight of Wands sideways here, it's like you're not attracted to this person. You just did what you needed to do to get what you wanted, and that was it. It wasn't going anywhere after this with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It was something that was not going to go anywhere whatsoever. Or no intention of it going anywhere as far as anything stable. This is not a person who's your friend. This is just your drug dealer. Okay? Let's take a look at this Devil in reverse energy here, because this is what your spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors are trying to communicate to you or want you to think about. Devil in reverse energy. So this could be just sexual energy. All right? This could also be your addiction, recovering. This is recovering as well. Some of you could have been in a situation where you're recovering from a sexual assault, or you're recovering from being really out of it sexually, or with the drugs here. We have the Wedding card. Okay, so let's clarify wedding. Some of you, this could be your husband or your wife who's a hustler. We got Judgment here, and we got the 2 of Pentacles here. So yeah, this was about money. This was about somebody who didn't have the money to pay. Somebody could be married, okay, and they were trying to get the money for their drugs, and the drug dealer took the sex for the money. And this person you could be married, okay? You could be married, and you might be hiding your addiction or trying to hide your addiction from your significant other. Or your significant other was the one who is an addict, and his drug dealer could have been a woman. And, he could have negotiated, giving her some type of sexual pleasure for the drugs. One or the other. So clarify this 10 of Swords in reverse, because this is where your head is at right now. I did not expect this reading to go so deep and to be so intense, but somebody needs this message, so I'm going to put it out. Okay, we got the Priest in reverse here. Somebody doesn't have faith, doesn't have belief. Somebody feels that maybe they won't believe them. Or they're trying to remember what happened. This is what I'm getting here. Somebody or somebody is saying that, okay, so somebody doesn't believe them. Page of Cups. Okay, I understand that now. So we got the King of Swords. Page of Cups and King of Swords. Okay, so what's going on with this is you could be trying to explain to this person what happened to you, or you could be accusing this person and they're like denying it. And they could be saying that you tried to come on to them and that, you know, they're trying to use that as the truth with the King of Swords and trying to say, no, you came on to me. You're the one who propositioned me. So you could be, so if you're the Aquarius who's experiencing this and you wanted the drugs and you didn't have the money and your drug dealer was like, okay, you know, give me that for that, and you did that, and your husband could have found out, and you're trying to tell your husband that this is, you're trying to tell your husband that maybe you're trying to tell your husband that you were raped or sexually assaulted, and the truth comes out. Or it could be the reverse. You, this person could have took it from you, could have sexually assaulted you, and they're trying to deny it. Clarify this King of Wands energy as the outcome here. So somebody's going to take action on this situation. So we have foe in reverse. So clarify foe in reverse. We have that clarified with the Nine of Cups in reverse. This could represent someone being greedy and gluttonous and taking something from someone. And then we have the Death card here, transformation. All right, so this is, yeah, this changed this person. Or someone could be wanting to take action against this person and do something to this person for attacking their wife or attacking their significant other. Clarify death. Clarify death. Seven of Wands. Somebody contemplating what they want to do. But I'm not going to take that because it fell out. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, see, somebody took from someone for their own selfish. Someone was sexually assaulted. Someone was sexually assaulted. And someone did this because they were under the influence with this person. And this person could be married, and they ran into a friend, and them and their friend had a habit, and so they decided to go ahead and get what they wanted to get high, and this person raped the person or sexually assaulted them. I don't get that it was a mutual situation here. I think the mutual situation was we're going to get high together, but I don't think the mutual situation was we're going to have sex. I don't see that at all where it would be mutual at all. Because I'm getting here that somebody didn't want it. With the Ten of Swords reverse, somebody did not want the sex, okay? And with the Priest card in reverse here, somebody didn't believe them. It's like, nah, you fronting, you want it type of thing. With the King of Wands here in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. This was a seedy type of environment, seedy type of situation. Partying. There could have been more than one person involved as well, is what I'm getting here. So this person could have gotten high with a couple of people and could have been sexually assaulted by a few people in that one setting. Scorpio, why did I say Scorpio? Because we got the Death card here. Let me get you some advice. This is deep. I did not expect this to be so deep. Forgive me, my camera here. Damn it. Alright. Okay. Let's get you some advice, Aquarius. in this situation. Now, you could have been the one who was sexually assaulted or gang raped or raped, or you could have been the one who did it or was involved in this gang rape or sexual assault, or the one who's being accused of rape. But there's definitely sexual assault here and drugs. All right, so let's see what message we can get for Aquarius here. What message of advice? What message of advice do we have for Aquarius? Okay. Bring your ideas to life. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. And bring a gentle touch. Let's see what these cards are talking about in reference to this situation. So, Aquarius, you could be the ascending sign Aquarius where you know someone who went through this. And they just might need you to be a friend to them right now while they're going through this. Is what I'm getting here. Time to bring your ideas to life. I'm going to look up the pig spirit one. Let's see what that's saying. 47. Okay, yeah, so this is someone here who, this is about analysis paralysis with this pig spirit energy here. So this is the same card as that 10 of swords in reverse. Like I said, with the 10 of swords in reverse, to me, you're reverting back and forth between the 9 of swords and the 10 of swords. It's like you're trying to process something and you can't figure it out. It's like you can't figure out what happened or how it happened. You know, or it happened so quickly. You know, if you've ever been a sexual assault victim, you know this energy. People who've not been may not understand what I'm saying here. But it's like you keep going over it in your head. And the universe is telling you to stop beating yourself up about this. Okay, use your mind wisely. Don't keep overanalyzing this situation over and over in your head. Like you're going to drive yourself literally insane here. Okay, let's take a look and see what the electric spirit is. Let's see. Have you rushed to follow up music without taking time to complete? Okay, so yeah, this is about rushing into the moment. The protection message. Rushing into the moment without thinking. So you may have gotten with somebody and thought it was an okay idea and you didn't really think twice about it, which is what got you in this situation. Like, ooh, and the 7 of Swords just came out with this card. That's what that was. So yeah, see this energy here. This is an energy of someone being sexually assaulted and or raped by somebody that they knew. Somebody that they kind of felt comfortable getting high with. Okay. And what happened was it wasn't a wise choice. Because if you look at the electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. If you look at the protection message, it talks about jumping to conclusions without thinking things thoroughly through. Like taking an action without thinking, okay, what could happen? You know, something bad could happen. You know, so in a situation here where you decided to, you know, for some of you, you're married. You could be a married woman and you may have been trying to get your high on and you went out to get with some friends to get high with the 3 of Cups in reverse. And these friends brought you into a seedy environment with some other seedy people where there was a drug dealer where, you know, maybe you didn't have the money with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse to pay for your drugs. And so you ended up exchanging sex with the Knight of Wands sideways here with this person. And, you know, that could have been it. And you can't believe that you did it. You're beating yourself up about it. Or it could have been a situation where you were in a seedy, I'm getting like in a drug house. You were in a drug house and you ended up getting high there and you could have been sexually assaulted by 1 or 2 of the people there. Or it was people in that house that knew what went down, like those drug spots. and you went in there and you got it in, and this happened to you. Or it could have been that you got with this person, and this person, you could have came to your house or whatever, but there was an assault that took place, a sexual assault that took place. And what this card is basically saying is there was no thought about the danger that you were putting yourself in. In retrospect, this is probably why you're over analyzing it now. Like, damn, I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I didn't see it coming. And you're beating yourself up about it. And so now the universe is saying, look, just go ahead and recover for the situation, recover from it. It was a bad decision that was made. So, you're trying to work on this and deal with this. All right, this was a very personal reading for a select few people, but this message had to get out, so I'm going to put it out. I may do an extra video for Aquarius to see what other energy comes up. But I'm going to put this out anyway because someone needs to hear this. So Aquarius, I love you guys. Let me know if this resonated, if you feel free to talk about it. But if you don't want to, as far as the message, and this resonated with you, hit me up via email and let me know. Okay, let me know if this resonated with you. If you want to talk about it just to get it out via email, and you want to email me, to get it out, that's what's up. Hit me up, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading. You take care of yourself.